Hi folks, so we are now in round 5 of the 8 Regents tournament and new pairings. So Stark is playing against Tyrell this week. Both teams on 3-1. Martell is the only undefeated one at this point, and Targaryen at the bottom, the only one who hasn't won yet. So yeah, the business end of the tournament starting now, and we also have player pairings, tough ones as you can imagine. And the first one, Víctor Marquina is going to play against Peter from the Tyrell team, and it's quite an important early game, I think. Yeah, for us, the fact that Marquina skipped the first 2 weeks has been kind of interesting because it puts him to the bottom of the rankings here, which means he could be facing some players who are not that good, but not this week. The draw has worked out that way, so yeah, be quite important to get the win here. They are supposed to have started, and let me refresh this. I have today slightly suspect connection, so apologies in advance. Gonna have some okay, some slow loading images and stuff. Okay, hopefully that works. So it is Aloof and Apart for Stark, and it's trading with Qohor for Tyrell. And we are in round 1. So, okay, we have Car Hold, but it is a Qohor deck, so I assume it will have Seized for Car Hold. Probably not that many Winter Plots to naturally get around it. And sets up only High Tower and a couple of charts, so we'll be looking to draw more cards. No attachments either, so we get the extra econ. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be this bad, then not sure if we can continue recording this, but let's hope for the best. So Caitlyn and Eddard. Caitlyn will also potentially stop Qohor triggers from the other side. And what else? So I would imagine this deck will have the big renowns, so Randall and Renly. Probably the courtiers, deacons there to also stand when they stand. And wants more econ. Okay, so it's gonna vomit out some stuff here, but actually it's not even that bad. Milk goes on Caitlyn. And hand almost empty. If you could somehow stop Renly from drawing, that would do a lot. Okay, can't defend on all the challenge types, so we might just do our own Eddard challenge here, right, to try to get our power. Then if Tyrell strikes back, we're just gonna take the late Summer Feast cards and hope we are faster. Makes it awkward. Do you defend with Renly? You do. And he finds the Warden of the South. That's an annoying one. That's the one they definitely need. Yeah, 2 cards, well worth it. Now we can defend against Deacon, we can defend against the Intrigue one, so just gonna push this through and get the 2 power, I guess. Then I fear Renly will be able to stand somehow. So the Warden attachment is now in hand. It's 2 cost. You can only trade the ones, really. Reducer has served its purpose. Now let's see. Nothing on the military challenge. And this is not too bad. Is there something coming in to stand? No, nothing. Okay. Finds Garland. That should help. Tyrell, unfortunately. Down to 3 cards, but up to 6 again by the end of the round, so that's worked out okay. But no seized for Qohor. I mean, with so little gold, can't really make it stick. And what do we do? Another House Mandarin Knight goes and Summer goes. Probably not gonna be that type of game where it's desperately needed. That's Summer, the character, of course, right? Yeah. High road on the other side. We had some Intimidate that would take care of Qohor real nice. We have barring into the Mother, and yeah, letting us go first here because probably struggling a little bit for characters. Wants to draw a bit more. Card in Shadows is probably Mira, she can't come out. And yeah, second character will let Xelcor draw here, unfortunately. But it's also Claim Soak. Has to bestow before the High Tower trigger. And that attachment, the Warden one, yeah, was in hand, we knew that. Here it comes. Hasn't left himself gold this time either, though, to really do anything against Qohor, but it does milk Eddie, so now we have milk on Caitlyn and Eddard. That's gonna slow us down. Rob's the only source of renown now. And Peter is over reserve a lot here if we count Old Town and Renly's ability also, so zero gold left, otherwise we could have even threatened some kind of military pressure. Still not so easy to absorb Claim, to be fair, because Bodyguard's the only protection. You can trade for another one, I guess, if you claim one. And the Informer is the only intrigue icon, so that's well, the only intrigue icon. Renly is there as well, but it might be the only chance to do intrigue. Or the only defender for the intrigue challenge. Whichever, I mean, it's not easy to kill her. Okay, we're gonna do I assume, a couple of challenges here with the charts to see what nails. Yeah, Qohor trading for something. I mean, even just the Crown of Golden Roses can just stand now. Renly, so I think he can just pretty much stand whenever. That's potentially problematic. Does he get +6 from that? No, +3. Yeah, milks are not helping us, honestly. It's another free one. And unfortunately, useless intricate. What can we do with the power challenge? Nothing. We don't actually have enough to defend if Renly and Deacon both go into it, and then they can both stand, right? Just with that one trigger. Yeah, there is no renown though, so at the moment. Thought he would do the order a bit differently, but okay. Ooh, okay. That's the plan. It's gonna assault Carhold. So Carhold is at north location. Yeah, you can use this, but I think just it will just stay on Renly now. It's a good answer for him. He can defend with everything, but he can still win, I think. Then if military is done, we can stand everyone with Rob, I guess, to win dominance. We're just going to defend with one. Sorry for the lag I clearly have here. Not worth trying to win this one. It wasn't gonna happen. The question is, can we defend the military instead? What is Qohor going to do? Nothing, okay. Doesn't trigger Old Town. Yeah, if there wasn't that bodyguard, we could Morgulis, but there is the bodyguard. It would relieve milked Eddard and Caitlyn against non-milked Renly. I don't think that's a good trade. And we have time for Wolves into Winter Festival. So now Qohor doesn't matter anyway, and yeah, Winter Festival will trigger. I mean, our power gain is really slow here. It's costing us 2 power per round, the Milk on Eddard. And forced to go first again, which is not ideal. Gold's tied to play the Shrewd Diplomat at least, so that's a slight bonus. Okay, and we have Old Town locked. Now what else is coming? Does he come with protection? No, not yet. Guardian Shadows could just be Shrewd Diplomat potentially. I mean, we presumably have Mira, so you can blank one of them. They're both likely to stand, so I think Renly potentially. Trying to do a big power. Do we have a Winter is coming on the power challenge maybe? No.
Maybe he has the sacrifice unique small folk mob to stand them back.
I doubt it, but we'll see. I think it's probably just gonna be Mira. She will come out here.
Also, if we had a Wolf King, that would be funny. We could kill Renly.
Okay, so this is the Qohor trigger, I think. Trading Horn of Winter for something different.
Things stand. Does it work? It comes in.
Ooh, did he... yeah, he triggered... okay, I'm a bit lagging here. He triggered the ability on Horn of Winter instead of sacrificing it for Qohor. But yeah, it's Warden of the South coming in. Is that not already in play? I guess not. Is that... no, okay. Yeah, and Rand is just gonna grab power. We didn't blank him. I don't think that's Mira in that case. Is he gonna do another challenge? I mean, power will stand everyone, military will stand everyone, so power would be difficult to push in that case. But power here seems like the thing to do, I think. Yeah, and with Winter Festival and with the threat of price, I think there is not gonna be a way back here. I mean, the blank for Carhold was the key. It's always gonna be available in Qohor. They go together. If there is small folk mob, we can actually win this, but I don't think it is. It's Mira. She's gonna blank Randall now and leave Randley alone. Currently ties dominance if there's not another stand. Don't think the timing was that great on this. Yeah, and protects Randall as well. Can't Morgulis anyway, robbed, is not protected, and give prize away, so that's gonna be 13 for Peter here. And unless we can somehow reduce the board with some other means than Morgulis, I think this game is over. Now have card disadvantage as well somehow by letting Renly draw that much. Not that it could be stopped. I could had one window to stop all of this snowball happening. It was by denying the first challenges that went through, but specifically Renly, who has an intrigue icon, was never gonna happen. And yeah, Milk on Caitlyn. I mean, if there wasn't Milk on Eddie, it would at least be 13-9 or something like that now, and we would try to go first and close somehow. But yeah. Ooh, first snow. Well, that puts Mira back. I mean, our plot does anyway, but yeah. And rationing does nothing because Qohor doesn't trigger as a reaction to winning, unfortunately. Sweet sleep just for good measure. And this is just for the high tower draw. Well, there isn't a blank for Carhold this time, but look, winter plot. So, two winter plots. I don't think trying specifically to play around Carhold, but just that deck has them, why not? And I don't think we're surviving this. Yeah, unfortunately, her strength will go straight down. And they have 4 gold left. I mean, there's also Shrewd Diplomat now in Shadows, and we don't have Gravewind anymore, so. Well, still needs to push the challenges through, but doesn't seem too problematic, honestly. I think just a big power will do it because of Shrewd Diplomat, right? If you had Caitlyn properly. Yeah, defending with 20, but there he is. And yeah, that top decked Sweet Sleep as well. Just ruining that little plan. Frustrating, but it is what it is. So 29 minutes left. Feels like it was a pretty quick loss. Round 4. Yeah. Our own power gain, was stopped by the Minix, so I don't see how long term we could have. If that round they were a little bit exposed with just 4 characters, if that was a Winter is coming there and we could reduce the board, the econ wasn't amazing to recover, so maybe that was like a small window to push the advantage, but not really. Just kind of a perfect game here for Tyrell. Yeah, with Winter Festival wouldn't have mattered. It's a Qohor deck, so it's always gonna blank our hold. So it's just 2 power. It's more than he needed here. He was about to get to 18 or something this way, so he always had the assault, and he always had, I assume, the Qohor trigger for seized. Might not have had that, but yeah. Okay. Sad start, I guess. We find ourselves 1-0 down, and I can show you. Yeah, not all of this actually is on the calendar, but it's a busy night. So Mr. Yellow plays next, followed shortly by Alyosha and Reinhardt, and also Denis is here. It's not on the calendar. This is all in the space of an hour, so we'll have 5 games played, and if we find ourselves behind, it's gonna be difficult. So hoping for the best from tonight's games. Honestly, even if they were back to back, it would be difficult to record them, especially with this lag here. But they're all in an hour, so we can just maybe press record and see what's going on for that hour, and stick a few games into one video. But we can't show you much because of the scheduling, unfortunately. So yeah, it is what it is. Thank you for watching this one with me. See you next time.